think the winds are a little more than perfect. I mean, can I say that? More than perfect and mean that it's not as good as perfect? The winds are higher than I really want, but not outside the limits. And in fact, might be just right. And we'll see. When more than perfect isn't a good thing, right? Alright, pull up, pull down, pull right, pull left. As you can see by the way it's bobbing, it's a good strong wind. I got white caps out there, that's why I'm thinking it's maybe a bit more than I want, but the direction is pretty much head on. I wish it was very slightly northy, that way this face comes into being, because the wind's kind of coming this way a little bit, and that opens up my chute. My chute might be open dead on though too. Just don't have this edge here. Woo, white cap heaven. It's not just salted with white caps. That's white caps. Okay, yeah, it's a little tiny bit southy. Oh man, it's blowing too. I'm gonna put 2 clicks of down trim in it. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a day of needing to penetrate forward, getting blown back. So yep, it's above, the winds are above what I think is perfect. But definitely means I'm not landing up top today. Keep going to my landing zone. See what it's like over here a little bit. Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Kind of buffety wind. Buffet what? What'd I say? Buffety. There you go. Not to be mistaken with buffetity. Definitely a day to come out nose down into the wind, isn't it? always got to worry about penetrating forward, blowing me back a little bit more too much than I like. Those white caps are suggesting probably 20-mile-an-hour winds. I consider prime for this thing to really have the maximal fun with it is about 15 is I think is what I really want. To be able to be epic with it, right? It's bouncy too. Enough, I really can't take maximal lift because I've got to worry about penetrating. I can't slow down to my best glide slope speed to climb, right? And I've got to keep it above that a little bit, which is fine. Trying to see what's out front. Usually when it's blowing this hard, there's not much out front. And yeah, there it is. It's gone. That's it. Topped out. Come back a little bit. Right there, I'm in the lift again. It's like a thermal. The wind blows the tops of them off, right? Same thing with slope soaring. When it gets high, it doesn't allow. This doesn't work for the higher. Lift, right? It kind of gets blown away. Really watch them downwind turns. Definitely got to watch them downwind turns. Go out front a little further than you usually do, and then you got to get extra speed and make sure you can make it. There's the wind direction. That's slightly south. It's bumpy. I don't understand why it's turbulent. Where the parasails and hang gliders are. I can understand the parasails, or paragliders, I guess I like to call them. I call them parasails. I understand it's probably too much for them. It's not for their better gliders, but the more high performance ones. But this is hang glider weather. Where are the hang gliders? They believe the forecast of 10 to 15, and it's 15 to 20. We're like 20. Oh, that thing came out of the spin. Try that again. I did lighten this thing up about an ounce. I'm 2 pounds 2 ounces now, and my CG is slightly back to where I had it from before, and I might have a little more rudder than I had before. This kind of wind since I changed my CG, since I lightened it up and changed my CG back a little bit. I'm not one that believes in adding lead. I like the nimbleness of being light. As long as you've got the airplane with the airfoil and the wing type to be able to penetrate while you're light, you might as well be light. What makes the Windfree so cool. 2 pounds 2 ounces. I mean, you guys' fuselage is way more than that, right? Without your batteries. Windfree weighs 1 pound 15 ounces. It's super light, and that just a couple of ounce difference makes a huge difference. Man, does it? Yeah, this much wind is holding me back from what I want to do. That's too bad. It's real bumpy too. Really bouncy. Look at them, they're hovering. When pelicans are just hovering like that, yeah, it's windy. Wind isn't ripping. They get scared of this thing. See it swooping and picking up speed and doing things they don't understand. It scares them. It's too bad. I'll stay tight in them. Maybe they'll push forward and get around me that way. Fun to watch those guys dive in the water. Wow, it's spectacular. The wings go back, fold back, and they dive in that water. Holy, from way up too. Amazing. Time penetrating. Go around to this side and let them by. I'm messing with their livelihood, right? You want to go fishing? Found my roadblock. too much energy to penetrate. Doggone it. It's either too calm or too windy. Keep seeking out that perfect. It's like surfing, you know. Take what Mother Nature gives you, and you have no control over it. So I'm just going to walk back to my landing zone and call this a day. Not bad. I got out and got some fresh air and some exercise. Camera off. I'll see you at the landing zone. Alright, this is when even this landing zone becomes a little challenging. Come to Papa. Woohoo! Come to Papa. Woo! Woo! Wow. Look at that, my pin was almost out. Whew, that's when you know it's bumpy and turbulent. When it shakes out. I've never seen that pin loosen up like that before. I'll have to tighten it. I'm getting sand blowing even back here. Sand blowing over my wings. Switch up. Oh wait, put down in it, and then turn my switch off. Where she should get away for some reason. She's not going to fly. Wow. Keep this pinched between my legs. All right. Switch off. Alright guys, don't crash. Fly like an eagle.